Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Lucas Hernandez seems to have been around forever. He's so versatile, and I like the fact that in an age when fullbacks are all about attack, this guy knows how to defend. That's his priority, and he sticks to that.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Wakola unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. No, that's been intercepted. Lee Kang-in. Caicedo.
This is the time you need that pace.
Nicely weighted ball. Palmer. Swung in towards the middle. Played back in. He's got the shot away! Well, that is commitment to the cause. Chelsea with the corner, they're first. He can get that clear. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That has been cut short. Fernandez. No, he's not getting any further than that. Fabian Ruiz. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Hernandez has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Well-timed, excellent interception. Oh, just skip and the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Jackson actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's quick to get it clear again. Fernandez. Nkunku. João Neves. Paris Saint-Germain yet to have an attempt on goal. Palmer. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lee Kang-in. Fabian Ruiz. Hernandez. Now Fabian Ruiz. Vitinha. There he goes, motoring forward. He's had it taken off him. Caicedo. Hernandez. Fabian Ruiz. Lee Kang-in. Lee Kang-in! That pass isn't the best. Lovely ball, real chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead!
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Paris Saint-Germain have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Vitinha. Terrific header. And a terrific save from the keeper.
He's very lucky to recover that, and he shouldn't have put himself in that position in the first place.
Oh, great! Can he finish? It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
João Neves. And he's managed to get free. Nkunku. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Paris Saint-Germain have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Vitinha. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Dembele. He's going to be disappointed with that. Dembele is offering some sort of an apology. Barcola!
Paris Saint-Germain are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
That's a sharp pass. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Paris Saint-Germain are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Paris Saint-Germain are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Colwill makes the interception. Nkunku. Fernandes. And Caicedo. Oh, good-looking ball. João Neves. Barcola. And that could set him on his way. Lee Kang in. Chelsea can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That has earned a reprieve. And the finish! He scores! The second half sparked straight into life. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Chelsea get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Pass somewhat off target. And he's had it nicked away. Nuno Mendes. Barcola might just make this. Engages and forces him off the ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, that's neat. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Palmer! Just swings wide.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Quality
quality ball.
João Neves. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
James. Well read, nice interception. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Short changes him with that pass. João Neves. Colwill. Just about up to 75 minutes. Vitinha. Gets his pass away. James gets across to intercept that. And the pass is intercepted. Fabian Ruiz. Back into the middle.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 87, le numéro 21, le numéro 17.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray.
À leur place,
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the
le
case.
numéro 9. Changement en cours.
Barcola does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Chelsea are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Fabian Ruiz has been caught there, it's foul. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Dembele is standing over this one. Dembele! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter, certainly the way he's been playing.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He has found the way through.
Paris Saint-Germain certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
And it's Dembele. Very much into the last knockings. That is good alertness. James. He's looking to set free a runner. Dembele, he's found a way through. Now then, the ball's come loose.
De temps additionnel.
They get a throw in. Kvaratskhelia. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. And that's it. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
Attention, attention.
Barcola taking in the accolades, having been named man of... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Paris Saint-Germain, Portugal.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. As you can see, we've already started here. Mendes gets a foot in here. Now it's Rafael Leao. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Pedro Neto. And the finish! Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Achraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine, and occasionally an eye for goal.
No, and he has been fouled there. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. Goalkeeper's ball. Zaire Emery. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz. He's goal! Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Short changes him with that pass. Rafael Leao. He's through. Chance! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Portugal have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Vitinha. So what can they make of this? And that's put paid to a promising move. Paris Saint-Germain are behind here despite their domination of possession. Vitinha.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Kvaratskhelia in acres of space. Climbs up big! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Vitinha goes steaming forward. And here's Rafael Leao. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Zaire Emery. Kvaratskhelia. Here's Vitinha. Kvaratskhelia. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Vitinha. Now it's Pedro Neto. Bruno Fernandes touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
He's played him through. Gonzalo Ramos. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, he's found him in... And the shots! They've scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Paris Saint-Germain grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a goal was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Vitinha. Fabian Ruiz. Rafael Leao.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's looking to set free a runner. Pedro Neto! This time, surely! And he gets rid in a hurry.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And we have our very first corner. And he's quick to get it clear again. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Kimpembe with the clearance. And he's there to retrieve it. Rafael Leao. And he's onside. Portugal could try it again now. This possibly the last play of the half. And he's managed to get rid. And the first 45 minutes are up. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. Some first-half thoughts?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
Paris Saint-Germain head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, one each, and the game right on edge. So we're just settling back into this second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Pedro Neto. Vitinha thinks one through. Caught offside that time. Vitinha and Zaire Emery. Fabian Ruiz. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Gonzalo tries a shot! He's delivered all right!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
And here's Rafael Leao. And he's Rafael Leao! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Ronaldo is eyeing up his options in the middle. They're taking a moment to consider their options. It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce
So
match,
one moment's crazy
72 000.
confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Kimpembe cuts it out. Fabian Ruiz. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He's through here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro Neto! Out to the left it goes.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Has a go! Goal! Portugal! And the comeback is complete.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 8, le numéro 17.
Paris Saint-Germain can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Portugal go into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Paris Saint-Germain perhaps contemplating their next change here. And here's Ramos. Pedro Neto. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Shot could be on. That's tidy. Oh, well played, well played.
Paris Saint-Germain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And he's searching through. And he's only too happy to take that back. Bruno Fernandes. Always onto this. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's got the shot away! He has done it! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Attention, changement.
Portugal choosing to make the first change. Portugal take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Zaire Emery does really well to win the ball there. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Pedro Neto, he's got away. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. João Neves. Dembele. João Neves. A heavy challenge. Now it's Pedro Neto.
Pedro Neto, and he's managed to get free. Oh, that was vital. Oh, no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Gently done. And he's on his way. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Temps additionnel, 5 minutes.
Oh no, what has happened here? Lee Kang in. Oh, super ball. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. It's a good foot in there. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Paris Saint-Germain pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Belgium against Portugal.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, Jeremy Doku, is the kind of player I'd rather not have come up against, Peter, because he's got real tenacity, he's strong, he's quick, and he can go either side. And as a fullback, that just makes you keep guessing as to what he's going to do next.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Oh, good ball, shot.
Pedro Neto! Goal! Portugal!
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Can he finish? Diogo Costa catches it safely. Tielemans. And here's Lukaku. Now it's Luka Bacchio. De Bruyne. Lukaku. He's had a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Vitinha. And there's green grass ahead of him. Castagna is there, and he can get that clear. Belgium are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Tielemans. Belgium finding their passes. He is through here. That's tidy. And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne. And here's Luka Bacchio. Luka Bacchio is fouled. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. He's had a hit! Oh, taken with style! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Belgium grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
João Cancelo promptly onto that, and that is that. Chance here to counter. Doku. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, and he's through the middle.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Delivers the ball. Opts to Bruno Fernandes! Goal! Portugal! And they get themselves in front! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And De Bruyne! He's missed, but not by that far.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Luka Bacchio. Luka Bacchio on a strong run down the right. And here's Lukaku. Doku! He's got to
We score!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Belgium clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. That's a quick free kick. Doku, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, he's bustling, has a go! Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. And he was quick to react. That looks a good ball through. Fas clears it away. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance! Goal! Portugal! And they're back in front. That was a given. It always was.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Teat. Oh, that's a key interception. Luka Bacchio. Lukaku. Here's Doku. Vitinha. And no, that was never going to make it.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Luka Bacchio. And that's really well manoeuvred. Portugal are looking to break at pace. Now it's Pedro Neto. He's beaten the last man. And the half-time whistle goes. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little lost today. Please look at the screen for information on how to find your way.
That gets things going for the second half.
Belgium really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Vitinha.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
João Palhinha. Vitinha. Nice interception, well timed. He's looking wide. So what can they make of this? Lukaku. It's Lukaku! Oh, what has happened here? Cristiano Ronaldo. Teat. Doku. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Fas is flagged offside. De Bruyne kept his eye on it, and he's there. Portugal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Caught offside that time.
Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, better communication.
Shot a goal!
And he's quick to get it clear again. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. João Palhinha. Now it's Pedro Neto.
Goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
The goal scorer for Portugal after 64 minutes is number
Well, that has
7,
changed the dynamic
Cristiano
somewhat.
Ronaldo.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Burnau. Oh, a delicate chip through. Bruno Fernandes. Well timed, excellent interception. Onana. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Fast spots it and intercepts. And it's De Bruyne. Nice bit of trickery. De Bruyne.
Great chance!
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And here's Doku.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Vitinha looking to run onto it. Tielemans. Doku. And he's managed to get free.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rafael Leao. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Doku going full tilt down the left. Tielemans. Tielemans looking to penetrate opposition lines. Bruno Fernandes does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Luca Bacchio. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Hoisted in. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And that's played in low. The final 5 minutes. Tielemans. Luca Bacchio. De Bruyne. Now it's Lukaku. That's Tielemans. Antonio Silva concedes a free kick for that. And here's Lukaku.
There's the hit! And yes, it's there! And what a climax we have here!
Belgium give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Now that's well seen too. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Bruno Fernandes.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Ball is over the line. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Very nicely done. Rafael Leao.
He rises!
Well,
And that is the last effort of the game. Belgium were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded.
And we come to you now.
You look
with a
back
quick
on the game then,
request
Jim.
for support
Belgium
for
lost
our
their way
charity
after
fund,
falling
Chance in
behind early.
Football.
Their concentration was weakened and their character, and that's